Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very creamy and actually quite potent banana milkshake. So welcome back to the game where previously we got in the remainder of our cells. So we have a maximum prisoner capacity apparently of 71. And we also obviously put in more flooring, did some farming, went for the sprinkler stuff, which is this advanced farming. Generally got to a state where, well, things are actually not too bad. We've got, as I said, the whole off-grid side of it, which is the solar and wind and exports and things like that. We've got all, for the most part anyway, most of the, where is it? Oh, general education we can't schedule. Why? I'm guessing there's too many staff programs. We can stop that and then reschedule. And no, apparently that's not happening. Okay, general education qualification, why is that not running in there? Huh. Well, interested. I'll sort that out later. Yes, anyway, we got, like I say, the farming sorted, more grants, and also this little bit of solitary, which we need to sort out now. I'm just going to double check, however, the patrols over here, and I can see that they are correct. I'll double check the wiring for things, which I think are correct as well, which seems to be good. And all of the insulation, which I don't think I put the hot water insulation in here. No, this is why I was double checking it. And there we go, that's fine. And let's also put in some flooring in. So the flooring for here is going to be the dark wood floor. So it's going to be something like that. And, well, let's go ahead and change our policy for medium. If there is attacked staff, you get solitary. For the serious injury, solitary. Murder, definitely solitary. Attack prisoner, solitary. Escape attempt, solitary. Destruction will keep us locked down. The weapons and everything else will keep as is. So we put in some solitary. That will hopefully help our reform, which we're still on positive money, but the reoffending is 48%. But hopefully that's going to be better as we progress on with things, because we are going to try and do the prison manufacturing facility. We're not equipped to handle a fire in the prison. No, but there's no events on, as well as, well, I don't think there's many places for... I don't think there's many places where fire can be started. Actually, stuff can be taken from actually the visitation. And why is this shouting at me? Laundry baskets unable to be unloaded. Laundry machines may be too small or demand. Okay. I'll put in another 2 laundry machines. Normally, that's not a good idea, but yeah, looks like I've planned off that anyway. Okay, so they're going to work over here, which is fine, and I think I will go ahead and do some planning. So this is where we want to have an area for, well, for, I'm guessing, the... Oh, I'm going to have to run path down there, aren't I? Okay, this yard is going to be probably changed up again. So pathways, we're going to have a pathway running down like so. And this is going to be multiple rooms. We're definitely going to have a chapel. The chapel minimum size is 6 by something. So it's going to be 6. I'm going to make it 7, because then the altar can go in the middle, and that's where the door was going to be there. And there's another death, which is that drown again? Wow. I think what happens is, here, people are running along back to their cells, and the person here gets pushed to the side, and they get pushed in the water. I think that's what happens. So the only real way for me to fix that is to go and place some dirt along the edge, so there's a little bit of a shoreline, because otherwise people are just going to keep drowning. Anyway, that goes in there. For the workshop, let's see then. Do I want a area, like, do I want an office in here? I think I do want an office, because this is where we'll have our what they're called, the foreman. And then we need objects, at least 2 rows. 2 rows of saws and presses. So we can do that, and that's going to be the wall there. And then we've got rooms here that we can do something with. I'll actually build it a little bit further along, because then I can do that. And then we've got a room which is a 5 by something, or just one big room. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and build that. So that's as much planning as that's going to take. That goes in there. It's going to take a little while for them to do that, obviously. The question is there a middle to this? I don't think so, but I don't really care. It's going to be a double door. It's going to be double doors in there. It's going to be a door in there for the chapel, and a door in there and door in there. And I'm probably going to go with a mail room or something like that in these other ones. And maybe a shop, actually, and then we can obviously get some luxuries. As for the yard, I'm just going to remove some of that. And the yard, I'm just gonna build along like that. And then I'm gonna eventually I will put stuff in this yard. I will, however, put more life rings along here. Some of it is aesthetics, you understand, but I think it would actually help if there were legitimate life rings in here. And there's more fatalities. Let me guess. Oh, it's another parole officer. Let me sign a guard in there, because that's getting to be a bit of a problem. Produce 10 compost fertilizer. I think we need to, well, have more. Waste collected, it's 54 of 100. Compost fertilizer. It says produce. If I just place this, will it? If I just place it, will it tick this up for advanced farming? I don't think so, because it says produce. So, no, there's compost fertilizer. No, I don't think it will. Okay. If we go to grants, we can probably get overproduction. No, not overproduction, we've got a bit longer to do. Reform through education initiative. I would like to pick up, which I'm going to actually. 50% actually. 10 prisoners pass the foundation education course. That's good. However, the general education qualification is unscheduled. Is it because of all of that? How so? Prisoners must have completed foundation education program. We've got no staff stuff running. Classroom, teacher. The rest of it's all fine. Let me pick up micromanagement. I'll see what's going on there. Okay. So I can reschedule all programs and it's not going to do it. For our regime, or is it 3 hours or something like that? Is it like an odd number? 3 hours. That's where it's gone wrong. Right. Okay. That's where we've got some problems on it. So if I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, now I should reschedule that. And then we've got general education qualification. Yeah, it's because it's 3 hours, and it wasn't liking that at all. So there we are. So spiritual guidance, we want to go for solar panel development. We want to go for farm work and safety. Actually, we can go for that in the classroom. Conflict resolution, animal therapy, reform prisoner consultation. All of these we can run. And it means that we hopefully get better reform. Let's see if any of that is actually true. Right, electrical cable will just run straight down. I do feel like... Oh, grant completion payment. What's that for? Ah, that would be for the farming. So now we have overproduction still. Tracker pilot scheme, that's an easy one to read out and do if the game actually put the belts on. Oh, there's a tunnel there. Reform program. Animal therapy, 3-6 training, and reform prisoner consultation. We could probably do that, actually. I'm just going to remove the tunnels. It's actually a couple of tunnels by the look of it. So we'll do that. And let's work over here. So, this is going to be some walls. So, we'll put in the walls like so. And then the rooms, which is a chapel. It's going to be a workshop. It's going to be an office. And immediately, putting that in there, and a metal detector. 2 of them. Because that is going to be a bit of a nightmare to deal with. Right. I'll wait for all that to be built, because it's going to take a while. Flooring actually dock. Run down to there. And I'll do the other stuff later on. Okay. We have Al Capone in. Prisoner number 246-42974. Alphonse Al Capone was a notorious Chicago gangster born in Brooklyn, New York. Moved to Chicago to join the city's mob network. He was finally incarcerated for tax evasion. Also robbery, possession, and a little bit more robbery. Okay. Oh. It appears there is a bit of a disagreement with our staff members. The teacher is teaching general education qualification, and the very tired farm worker was, I think, trying to also teach farm work safety, and they weren't getting on with it. Logistical error, receiving extra supplies. Okay, fine. Needs-wise, things are pretty much sorted. I'm going to put in another serving table. Another 2 serving tables. So, yeah, food-wise, everything's sorted, really. Workshop's going in. Let me go ahead and place things for the workshop. Actually, I'll do the office first. So the office is... Office. Desk fancy. A fancy chair. And... was it the swivel chair? No, it's the leather chair. Like that. And that can be a staff door, actually. Let me do that. A little bit of power in that. And then the workshop. So, saws and presses. Standard procedure. Presses go like this. Saws go along here. Tables go along like that. Carpenter's tables, probably around here actually, but the main one is solar panel, practice solar panels, which is going to be a big one, big job, because that's obviously like the main takeaway for this place. You know, that's what we really want to focus on. I think I can put 2 of those in there. Killed for being a snitch, John Betteridge. I tried to remove them by sending them away, but it did not work. So there's the workshop. I've put in obviously more power because I thought I'd need some. We're going to have a bigger drain. And, well... let's see how we get on. There's potatoes, which has expiry, so we know they've been cooked up. Sorry, they would have been grown in our facility. Same as the carrots and the... oh, these are just ingredients, so those haven't. But we're okay there. So, workshop is going in nicely. That's all good. We will get in another staff member, which is going to be a foreman. And once the solar panels are in, should be good. There's some wooden floor. 34 grand's worth of wooden floor. And another thing. Oh, foreman. Logistical error, receiving extra supplies. I mean, that's good, I guess. Let's go with prison labour. We've only got 6 qualified prisoners, but we'll assign them to all of that. And we'll also go for programs. Workshop safety induction. Solar panel development. And I think also the chapel. So the pews are... I'm going to put them like so. It's going to be a massive chapel. And it is really not necessary to have something like this. But it'll look fairly good. And then I can run more programs there, which is right at the opposite end of the facility, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. It is now -5 degrees C. It is very rainy. We also don't have any radiators in here. I'll do that. And have a hot water pipe run in like so. I don't think it'll reach that far, actually. But I'll do what I can. And... have I done another grant? I believe so. Interesting. There's overproduction I can pick up again. Sell object. There's that grant done. Wow. And... reform program. We'll do that as well. Okay. So, yeah. Programs are getting ran. Money's getting made. Things are really cold. We've still got 2 rooms that we have yet to do anything with. And also, and I've been meaning to do this for a long time, I want to actually place some grass in here. Oh, but I can't. So can I never place anything in this? Are these always going to be? Yeah. I don't think I can place any grass in these areas now. I don't know if I can place grass and then put crops on it. Okay. Well, we shall see. And there's a Snitch ex-prison guard again. I haven't really been checking the like that thing because, well, there's really no point because I can't do anything about it. Snitch ex-law enforcement, foodie, dealer. There's another Snitch ex-prison guard. And then some unknown traits as well. Even if I discover these inmates, there's nothing I can do about them, about the traits, because we've got no protective custody. Yeah. Like, say, potential expansion. Oh! Extremely volatile Benjamin Locke, who was just murdered the foreman, has now picked up a drill and is fighting. Probably total gambit here. Total gambination gambit. I brought our guards in to deal with them, which they have. We will have to hire another foreman. There we go. Okay. So we've got early prisoner release reward. Green energy goals. Have 25 inmates successfully pass the solar panel development program. The percentile bonus for reform rates for completing the program will be increased. So, basically, the more people that do the green energy goal, well, the solar panel development, the better the reform will be. That's the idea. Staff programs, first aid training, we'll run that. Call control. That should be fine. We're going to run out of space, I think, eventually. Reform-wise, still in positive for money. And the average reoffending has gone down. I don't know how work experience can be 0. Life skills are an important part of reform. Giving prisoners jobs within the prison will improve the work experience grade. When we've got I think each one of these is 16 jobs, and that these are 17, plus the kitchen, which workers are in, plus all of this. Admittedly, the workshop is a recent addition. But there is more work in here than we have prisoners for, yet. And we're running all of the programs. We're running all of the programs we can possibly do, I think, for getting people into work. Yet, in spite of all of that, it's on 0. I mean, you could have thrown me a bone and give us at least like a 1 or a 2 rating. Thanks, prison architect. Just waiting for all of this stuff to be placed, as you can see. It's currently -8. It's winter and overcast. Pretty chilly. Don't know if I want to hire any more staff. Don't think we need it just yet. But as expected, oh, bit of storm coming. Light blizzard. Yep, we have a light blizzard. But yeah, I don't anticipate any major issues when it comes to money these days, because we've got so much stuff exporting. Not just electricity, but also all the green energy. There's Richard Armand, killed for being a snitch, but they are now just injured because they've been healed up because of our first aid training. Which is good. Interesting. That prayer mat hasn't been placed. There's a returning prisoner. Prisoner Mark Tries. Danger level is flying right up, which I'm guessing is cold. Yep, there's a warmth need. There's also a bit of a spirituality need there, but prisoners will be having that need met once we've got all of this in. I'm going to tell them to prioritise that, because as soon as they prioritise that altar and build it, I can at least get the program running. Let's have a quick look. Spiritual guidance. But apparently the workers are more interested in doing the other stuff. Oh no, someone is coming along to do it. There we go. Come on. On you get. And there it is. Spiritual guidance. And I will run. Pause. I hit that space bar like it owed me money. Right, hang on. Let's have a quick check here. That's paused it. Showers freeze easily and there's not much we can do to stop it. Conditions outside are difficult. The ground is frozen. Ground is frozen. Difficult to plant anything right now. Weather is it's going to slow down anyone planning to dig their way out. Reports of few prisoners have the flu. Right. So that's just 5 pop-ups we've had there. Okay. Good grief. We're going to leave it there for now. Bit shorter than usual, but needs must, I'm afraid. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. We've got a frozen... Basically, we're in Hoth at the moment. So, next time, we will look at finishing off the workshop and these other 2 rooms, which I think one of them's going to be a shop and the other one's probably going to be a mail room, but I'll check out the needs of the prisoners and see what is, higher in the priorities list. Probably need to put some more stuff in the kennel there. And, well, yeah, we're in a good position when it comes to money. No problems there, no complaints. The real positive effect of inmates having this homegrown food doesn't seem to be in place, and the work experience is absolutely terrible, and I have no idea why. I will put high quantity, high variety meals. That's on all inmates. Yeah. We haven't got continuous fertilizer because we don't need any more. Because we don't... so you can say compost fertilizer, high quality fertilizer. That just alters the yield. It doesn't alter anything else, I believe. Let's have a quick look. 25% and a 50% yield. That's the only difference between the two. It's the yield, not... And yield is not the problem. Well, we'll see how we get on. We've got flu to treat. Prisoners will be treated. I'm going to get a couple more doctors just in case. And a couple more cooks. I think would be of some benefit. yeah, let's see if we can deal with this storm. But next time, we will continue on. I'm hoping to get Reform Through Education Initiative done. Reform Program Research would be nice. But we basically completed what we set out to do, which is have renewable energy as well as the... roads are getting dangerous. Renewable energy as well as the crops, the farming. Yeah. Still haven't put the helipad in the middle of here, by the way. I've just not really had any reason to do it. But I think we will also build that in the next episode. And then, yeah, we'll see how we get on. Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, we'll go from there. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.